In late 2001, my company, Video Artists International, who had released a number of Rosalyn Tureck CDs and videos, asked me to drop off some CDs as Rosalyn had just returned to the United States and was in Mount Sinai for a checkup. And so I just dropped off the discs, and we hit it off like a house of fire. And in fact, Sharon Isman was there too, so it was just a delightful evening. And then I started doing more and more things towards the last 2 years of her life. Rosalyn could be, well, she was a strong lady. I knew her really at the end when she was obviously not at her physical peak, but she came across to me as always very strong. She knew what she wanted. And she always had something, she was very strong in her beliefs. And one just had to respect that. One could disagree, and she liked to argue, to have a dialogue, but she knew what she believed in and believed in it strongly. Her honesty. The woman was honest in her opinions and in her feelings, and that made a big impression on me. One noun or one adjective? There's so many that pop into my mind, but I will go with strong. She was a strong person. I believe that in the future, her position will be very strong. As more and more things are appearing with Rosalyn in terms of videos, the master classes, pretty much her recorded legacy. And as more and more people know about her, I believe her legacy will be stronger. It actually is strong in the Far East and in Russia. There are big, big pockets of people who obviously tell me that Rosalyn Tureck was a big influence on their musical career. In the future, though, anybody that knows Rosalyn will only have to know her from her recordings and her videos. And because she did start recording, her first recordings actually go back to 1940, when she made 4 sides for RCA Victor. These sides seem to have disappeared off the face of the earth completely. She recorded sporadically, first for a small label called Allegro, which went out bankrupt about 2 years later. And then, of course, she did her legendary first recording of The Well-Tempered for American Decca, and then EMI signed her, and she later recorded for Columbia, now Sony, and then Deutsche Grammophon. Deutsche Grammophon, I know, has pretty much kept her recordings in print, and VAI, who I work for, have released a number of Rosalyn Tureck's live performances where I believe she was actually at her best when she could communicate before an audience. But her musical or performance legacy is still living today and will be around for a long time to come. I would probably ask her, well, actually, from my personal point, I would ask her why she didn't record more. I mean, there's a lot she didn't record, and I know she knew the music, and I would just love to hear her play it.